Hello, friends. This is Stephanie. I just wanted to touch base with y'all and talk today with y'all about my bariatric journey. And today we're going to talk about my 1,000 calorie diet that I'm on. So, if you don't know my whole backstory, watch the video before this one because I explained it all in that video. But today I'm going to talk to y'all about prepping for surgery. And that includes the 1,000 calorie diet. It also includes a liquid diet. So my surgery is July 1st of 2020. And so I've been on a 1,000 calorie diet now for a week. Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. So for a week now. So hard. So what a 1,000 calorie diet looks like, it's not just like your typical diet. So I cannot eat certain vegetables like potatoes, corn, beans. Those are high in starch and high in sugars. Not allowed to have those. I can't have any like pasta. No, as I said, no potatoes. I can't have carbs really. I'm kind of allowed 5 carbs per day because that's how many is in the protein drinks that they want me to drink throughout the day right now. But other than that, they don't want me to have any carbs. So no fruit, which is a huge bummer because I'm more of a fruit person than I am a vegetable person. But no fruit. I can do things like plain yogurt, as long as there's no sugars or carbs in it, which you have to be super careful of because, like, those two things sneak into everything, it seems like. So I fill up a lot with protein now. So I do a Premier protein drink in the morning for my breakfast. I found out that I really like the chocolate, the caramel, and the peaches and silk one. So I do one of those in the morning, and then I eat lunch. And lunch usually looks like right now an unwich from Jimmy John's. I usually have them take the mayo off if the sandwich usually comes with mayo. That's like the perfect thing for lunch because it's filling. It'll get me through about 3 or 4 o'clock. Then I'm usually pretty hungry. There are these like Lunchable protein packs. You have to be careful if you are doing the pre-op diet because some of the protein packs have cran raisins. I don't know how you say that, but you can't have fruit, so don't get those ones. But they do have some that have ham, turkey, and cashews, or ham, cheese, and cashews. They have an almond one. I don't like almonds, so I don't get that one. But yeah, just don't get the cranberry one if you're doing this diet. So I'll eat one of those for a snack. That's usually about 120 calories, so it's a good snack for the afternoon. Then I'll wait for my husband to get to home, and he's been really good about doing the diet with me when he's at home, so I don't feel like I'm missing out, really. We'll do dinner together, and that usually looks like a meat. So we've been doing chicken, we've done steak. You want to make sure it's more of a lean meat, and it doesn't have skin. If the chicken has skin, I have to take it off. I'm not entirely positive why, but I was told to take it off, so I do. Sorry, I'm moving around here. But then we do a vegetable. I do a lot of filling up on vegetables right now because low calorie, and you get a lot of them. I actually found out during this process that I really like roasted vegetables. So that's a plus. So yeah, we do that. And then I've been actually doing a lot of sugar-free drinks because I'm really bad about getting my water intake in, but I can do sugar-free right now. So I can do like Crystal Light, Powerade Zero, G2 Zero. So I've been like stocked up on those so I can get my fluids in. I've found out during this process, a lot of times when I'm like have hunger pains because my stomach is still big, I haven't had the surgery yet to shrink it, so it's not getting full, so my body thinks it's still hungry. If I drink like this, so if I drink a cup of water, a cup of Crystal Light, or a thing of Gatorade, it will fill me up almost, or at least make the pain go away. Hunger pains have been a thing for me this past week, almost daily. I wish I could ease y'all's minds if you have to go through this, but no, I'm experiencing hunger pains. I had a friend, Betsy, who yesterday tried to do the 1,000 calorie diet, just kind of as a I support you solidarity thing, and she couldn't do it. She said that it was too hard for her to do. So to put that in perspective, somebody who, she's very health conscious and very active, and she still couldn't do it. So that kind of puts it in perspective how hard this diet is. So starting today, actually, a week out from my surgery, I have to do just liquids. So I can do cream of soups right now up until Sunday. So I can do soups, chicken broth, chicken stock, tomato soup, tomato bisque, sugar-free drinks, sugar-free Jell-O, sugar-free popsicles. Pretty much anything that turns the liquid into your stomach I can have right now. It's hard not having something to chew. And I'm only on day 1, so I can only imagine it's going to get a lot worse. But I'll be sure to let you know how the liquid part of the diet goes. I'm kind of afraid. But the 1,000 calorie diet was very hard at first, and I'm slowly being able to be okay with it. So don't let that scare you. And then I can do liquids and up until 2 days before surgery. Sorry, I had to think about that. Yep, 2 days before surgery, I can only then do clear liquids. So that involves, well, clear. I'll put quotes around clear because that involves chicken stock, chicken broth, vegetable stock, and water. And then the night before my surgery at 6 p.m., I can only do water. And then at midnight, I have to cut everything off. So no more food. So I'm about in the middle of everything right now. Even though surgery is 7 days away, I'm not in the clear yet with the whole food and it being hard thing. I've had a few people come to me since my last video stating, why don't you just do it by yourself, lose the weight by yourself, so then it's more rewarding. And I thought I addressed that problem in the last video. When you get to a certain weight, you can't diet and exercise it off. I've tried the pills, I've tried all of the fad diets, I've tried talking to doctors, I've tried hormone stuff, and right now the best answer for what I'm dealing with in my body is to have the surgery done. And so I've made my choice, and I'm making these videos to help anybody else that is in the process of making a choice. So if you guys feel I have made the wrong choice, I just would appreciate if you kept that to yourself, because at this point I just really need positive vibes and prayers. because I've made my choice. Whatever you have to say isn't going to change my choice. I've already put in so many hours of researching and prepping. I've made my choice. What you have to say won't change my mind. So, not to come off rude or anything, but I just wanted to get that out there. Save y'all some time. But that's more or less kind of just the fact of this diet. It has taken a lot of time. The whole COVID thing is happening right now, obviously, and so it's kind of like laid off from work. So I'm blessed in that aspect because I'm not sure I would be able to pull it off, being able to work this diet, just with my personality type. So I haven't really been looking for a filler job until I get to go back to my job, because I'm using this time to work on me and revamp my relationship with food. So when I'm feeling sad, upset, angry, it used to be that I would turn to food, and I didn't even realize it until really I started this diet, how much I turn to food when I'm bored, when I'm excited even, or when I have friends over. Like, my go-to thing was food. And with this diet, it's made me realize that my hobby was food. And I'm trying to change that, so I'm trying to figure out who I am, like, all over again, if that makes sense. I'm trying to find a hobby that doesn't involve food. I've also trying to make sure that I eat what I'm supposed to be eating, which takes time. I've learned it's taken a lot of my morning to plan out my meals for the day right now, so I don't go over 1,000 calories, because I don't want to sabotage myself like that, especially because I know in the later afternoons and evening I become the reward Stephanie. So, like, well, you deserve this because you went all day doing so good. You deserve this. And I learned that about myself, so I'm not going to allow myself to sabotage myself. So that's a positive that has come out of this so far. Don't think that I'm just sitting at home being lazy and stuff. It's a lot of mental work and a lot of emotional work in this stage. So, but I would encourage, if you're doing this journey, to be okay with that. Be okay with taking a step back from everyday life. Maybe take a week off work if you can, and reevaluate your relationship with food. Because I've found my relationship with food also, while reevaluating that, I reevaluated other relationships in my life. So, yeah, that's really all I really have to say on the whole matter. I'm gonna jump back on in a day or two and let y'all know how the liquid diet is going and talk about pre-op stuff. I just got the phone call today. But I want to make sure that I understand everything before I talk it to you guys on the internet. So, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. I'm very open about this. From the beginning, my heaviest weight was 397, and this morning I weighed myself and I was at 378.2. So I've lost just over 18 pounds, which is exciting. I know some people are like not very excited for me, which is weird because like this whole journey is weight loss stuff, but they're like, you have so far to go. Like, yeah, but a pound at a time. Please celebrate every pound you lose, because it's worth celebrating. Don't reward yourself with food, because I've done that. I've been there. Don't do that. But reward yourself still with a pat on the back or a job well done. Every pound counts. So if you've got haters in your life, just like I do, that are like, oh, wow, 18 pounds and you have how many to go? Like, no, don't pay attention to them. because every pound is important, and every pound off of you is a pound that your body no longer has to carry around. Your heart no longer has to work to pump blood in that extra pound. Your sleeping is going to get better with every pound. Like, don't listen to the haters. They're going to hate, all right? Have a good day. Trust in God. Love, peace, and happiness. Bye.